Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington. We are set to go from snowy Cleveland, and off we go from Cleveland. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. It's taken on the 25. It'll be a 41-yard punt, giving 5 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look here at their signal caller, the 5th-year quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
Now a handoff up the middle. Donald. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and
From
6.
the gun on 3rd down. Leonard. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Jordan Stout in punt formation for the Ravens.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
They'll look to throw here. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. And the return man will shuffle through the white stuff, secure the fair catch with both hands. The Ravens offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. They go play action here on 1st down. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake. Leonard. Wide open receiver complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Up the middle they go. Donald. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And shoots past him. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. First and goal from the 3. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2. Brings up second and goal at the Browns' 5-yard line.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. On fourth down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, this is Quinshawn Jenkins. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
He's taken down at the 33.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 10 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments having our call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's third down and 4.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So in Raven territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 32-yard line. He's going to try and take off with it. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Second down and 8.
At the 14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll look to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. Third and 5.
Number 4, James Cook. That's a gain of 3. Now
out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Bass is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're 1-2 pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Operating from the gun, Leonard. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Donald. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. 3-3, a tight one after one on EA Sports.
2nd and 3.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Donald trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th.
Jordan Stout in confirmation for the Ravens.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now the former volunteer is Dylan Sampson. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Leonard. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. From the gun on 3rd down. Leonard. That is caught. And he will have a Ravens 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down.
Looking to throw. Leonard. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Olave holds it in. This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Ravens 30.
This is Wilson on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
2-yard loss. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Recovered by the Ravens.
Short one there, caught by Likely. And just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At their 49.
Up the middle they go. Donald. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard on the play.
From the gun on 3rd down. Leonard. And a throw there going to be incomplete. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Now a play fake here on 1st down. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the infield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
An inside run with Jenkins. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 3rd and 9 here.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
17 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
They'll give it to Jenkins. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now a toss left side for Jenkins. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Leonard. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
On 1st down, Donald. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. Got a man and he hits him in stride. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
5 yards on the play. And it's
from the gun on 3rd down. Leonard. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run on 1st down. Donald. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
That's good for Baltimore first down.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Leonard. The throw out wide going to be incomplete. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked out since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball. get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, they'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Baltimore first down. A gain of 12. First down, Ravens.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. A short one there, caught by Likely. Now 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll try the left side. Donald. Calling a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens are able to stretch out their lead. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Browns' drive about to get started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Back to the ground, this time Cook. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll look to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. A give up the middle, Judkins. And they'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd and 9.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. Taking it about the 16. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. It's a quarterback sneak, and I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's Judkins to start the drive. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 51 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This is Wilson on a jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Olave over the middle. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun on 3rd down. Leonard. This pass deep for Okonkwo. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on here to punt it away. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down.
Malachi starts on the cover.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ravens taking the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Leonard. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be corralled well up that one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. On first down, Donald. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Leonard. Now he's going to step up and run. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
A gain of 13 yards.
Looking to throw. Leonard. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now a handoff up the middle. Donald. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Leonard. Right side. There's Likely with it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. Leonard. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming.
A 28-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And the lead stretches. 16-3 now. So that, maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a good factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And on the left side here, Wilson. 2nd and 5. A toss to Jenkins, running right. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This is 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And they're waving pressure too much. Down he goes. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Jenkins going to run it out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw. This one taken in by Olave. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
They'll swing this out to Jenkins. Here's 3rd and 10.
That's a gain of 6.
Looking to throw. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Malachi starts on the coverage.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15.
At the 24-yard line.
Now back to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
On the coverage.
They'll look to throw here. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Got a receiver on the sideline. That's Cohen. And he is going to be out of bounds a mile away from that yellow line, and that will become a turnover on downs.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. They'll drop to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Right back to Cook for another completion.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
2nd and 4. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
He'll drop to throw. And pressure coming, and they got it once again.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
Back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.